Hello guys, I am back again with another video for you guys today. This is the third battle in the multiplayer battles between me and Axis Sunsoar 15. So this is the third game of three. It is 1-1. Axis took the first game in a battle that I unfortunately forgot to save, so I can't show it to you. And I took the second game in a battle that should be up by the time this is up. So you should, if you haven't seen it, go back onto my channel and have a look at the battle. It was a pretty sweet one, I have to say. And yeah, so that is at the moment. So this is the third game I am playing as the Hiles, as you can see. And I'll quickly show you my army. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 Eldar Inway archers. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 Elendry swordsmen. I've got 1 Mython nobles. I've got 1 sword quindy. That's just his babe, but they're pretty. There's militia, yet they have like 10-6 or something ridiculous like that for militia. And I got a lot of cav. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cavalry, Elendway lancers. So yeah, they're pretty strong cav. So yeah, that is my army composition. Let's see how it turns out. So as you can see, we're actually having some kinslaying going here, because this is the green. This is of the Sylvan Elves, so we have a nice good Elvish civil war going on in this battle. So yeah, that's going to be interesting indeed. See who comes out. Now, knowing that this is going to be a heavy skirmish fight, I actually do a tactic that not many people online would use, because most of the people would be used to the AI being not bothering, so they usually just don't bother with loose formation. But this thing that I just thought of actually up on the fly pretty much. So I put my archers in loose formation, have them spread out really well, so they don't take as much damage as they would if they were in close. So that's a little tip that if you're ever facing even against the AI, it's really handy to do, because it can be very, very handy to hold off attacks or archer attacks from your AI or your player opponent. So yeah, little tactic here. Oh, and the battle's up. Let's see what my opponent here has in an army composition. So on the first we have let's pause this. Okay, I got 1, 2 Sylvan heavy archers, 2 Sindar bodyguards. Got 1, 2, 3 Sylvan heavy swordsmen. I've got 1, 2 wooden 4 wooden warriors, then 2 heavy spearmen, and then another heavy archer there. So yeah, that's his army composition. Interesting composition. The Sylvan Elves, I believe, don't have cavalry, so that's why he doesn't have cavalry. So I have a massive advantage in the cav front, which will come in handy. So instantly he's coming under fire by my archers, and I've done a lot of damage to him in that volley. I've killed 2% for 1, so it's not he actually breaks him out into use formation, but it's actually too late. His army's not spread out enough, so if he's gonna do it, he should have done it in the thing, because now it's just too late to do it. So cues the rather long skirmish fight. Just tip it on ×6 so you can. So this is going to take forever before something real happens. So do it on ×2. So at the minute, I'm actually really hurting his archers. I'm actually definitely winning the skirmish fight at this stage. I've lost, I think, like only a couple of my archers where he's losing a lot. I'm actually charging his very exposed wooden warrior Elendway lancers here, with my archers with his lancers here, and they actually take out quite a few of his cav, or his archers, which I very quickly get out of the fight there. So as you can see, I really pounded them. So yeah, that's the yeah, I actually did heavy damage there, so really good. I got. So yeah, it's really not a good stage for him at this point. Again, I kind of forced him into a charge here, so that happened in actually the last battle as well, where I actually annihilated his archers pretty heavily, and that forced him into, or at least I guess I provoked him into charging. And as you can see, as in the last battle, I just focused in on one guy and just I start hitting his infantry now, which obviously isn't very good for when you're fighting elves and elves. So, and yeah, his archers are heavy. His archers got annihilated compared to mine. Like, look at that. Like before anything really kicks off, it's nearly a quarter of his army gone for less than 10. So this is really not in the best shape. Plus, he has to hold off infantry. He has to hold off bringing in his infantry because he has to deal with my archers, or he has to keep his archers safe. So that means less men to fight the infantry battle. So I am outnumbered him in his infantry at the minute. But it's definitely going to be interesting because as you can see, I keep hitting his archers again, or his infantry again, and it's definitely turned into a fight now. So. We were actually talking after the battle, and we were commenting about how my archers annihilated his, and we were like, how did that happen? But he said, or I said, maybe because you use bodyguards, which is a good idea if you're not facing another elf, because the Sindar bodyguards, they're very, very strong, but there's not that many of them. And it's same, well, not with these guys. So when I I went for more numbers. Plus, I used a rather good tactic with loose formation. So his units are still in loose formation. They're in loose formation, but they're not in very loose formation. Like, and I actually managed to outmaneuver his spearmen here, and I think I'm really winning the infantry fight here. I've really grounded him again on my infantry, and look at that. Like, I think that was like in one charge. So. The battle is definitely turning in my favor. I got my sword Quindy attacking him here. And so yeah, it's really turned into a real slugfest. Actually, I should type this down. So yeah, that's pretty much the battle at this stage. It's nearly over now, and yeah. I'm actually cut through his Sylvan Spearmen too, with my Miffle Nobles. And I've really hammered... I've actually really lost all my cav, so that's interesting. Got his archers pretty much dead. I've got his infantry pretty much dead. I've got a lot of his units. I think there's like one Sylvan Heavy Spearman unit left. I've still got all my archers. I've still got a lot of my infantry left. So yeah, it's pretty much over now. So yeah, that's the game, and I need a defeat there. So that was the battle. I've got to say, it's rather unfortunate for him because I absolutely wiped them pretty much. I wiped the floor with him, especially when I think the main reason I did that was because if he lost all his archers, and I think the main reason that happened, it wasn't as close as it could have been, and the reason wasn't because I believe that he went bodyguards instead of the actual archers, which I think really hurt him in the battle itself. So that didn't help, and he lost a lot of his infantry. So, and he lost a lot with him losing his archers. That took away all of my his power to fight my archers, which wasn't good. So obviously he's not going to end well for him when he's charging me. So yeah, that's what happened in the battle, and I hope you enjoyed the battle, because I'd say I really enjoyed playing them. GG to Axis Sunsoar, and yeah, very good games, and I hope to see you guys in the next in the next episode, wherever of whatever campaign or battles, whatever I decide to do. So yeah, thanks very much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.